Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony's Picks Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving out live free picks for today's card. And on today's show, we'll have picks, from 13-game card from the NFL. Our first NFL Sunday is here with the full card. Looking forward to that. 15 games from Major League Baseball. We got some W in there as well. And guys, make sure you hit that like, that subscribe, and hit us with that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate that. Really helps us build up our audience. So we'll introduce the cappers and get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Let's go to Chris. Chris, what's going on?
Not much. Coming off a pretty good day. 4-2 there. Had Vanderbilt as the best bet of the day. College football there. And then had the over in the first 5, which was just 5 runs in the athletics game. We got there in 2 innings. So hit that pretty quickly. Good in and out there. But, yeah, Vanderbilt was definitely a really good one there as they got the win for us. A couple dropped. Toronto couldn't get it done for us against the Yankees. And then Arizona State got all the way down to the 2-yard line, couldn't get us the 6.5 cover. So I was really glad Mississippi State beat them since they blew my cover. On that one, hit 4 from the home run hit list, brings us to 22 last week that we hit. So pretty decent there, and just ready to get to today.
Yeah, indeed. Ready. Excited about this card coming up. El Nino's popping in here. El, what's happening?
Yeah, sorry about that. Had to restart the old laptop there. Yeah, doing pretty good here. Real excited about this Sunday NFL card. First Sunday in the NFL of the season, obviously here. My Raiders in action. We've already had two pretty interesting games. First game for my Raiders, so definitely looking forward to that. Big addition there for them, the running back spot. So let's see what he can do in his first regular season game.
Yeah, Gentry there. But with Carroll, it's always running back by committee. You got to have him stock 3 deep, I think, in the running back position. You just can't hand it off to these guys a little too much there. Yeah, looking forward to this one as well. Alessandro, what's going on?
Nothing much. Not the best day yesterday. Didn't put no money on Florida, but to see them lose like that was rough. LSU not having that over for us was rough. Yeah, there was a couple bad ones there. UNLV did get it done for us, though. That was nice. And best bet was the over in Missouri, Kansas. That went over in like the middle of the third quarter. Always nice to cash in the middle of the game. But, yeah, on to some NFL today. Super excited. Week 1, nothing better than this.
Very good. Brian, what's going on?
Not much. Had a decent Saturday. Broke even day for me. 2-2 on the premium side of things. No college football plays for me yesterday. Just MLB. Ended up a little bit in the green because we touched on some dog money. So not a horrible day.
There you go. If anything positive, we'll take that anytime. Yeah, I had a 3-1 on the premium. Left a lot on the table, but again, I went conservative here early on. But I thought it had some. I left the games on the table. I'm not going to sweat it. Let's get to the games here, guys. Divisional dogs so far have covered both games here in the NFL to start it off. One outright winner with the Chargers and the Cowboys covering. We'll see if that holds the form. It's been a pretty good bet in the NFL of these divisional dogs, and we'll see if it continues. So let's get to 13 games. We'll do a 4-4-5 on the blocks here. So we'll start with the first 4. Steelers and Jets. We see the Steelers on the road 3. Total sits here at 38. Dolphins at Colts. This one about a pick. Well, now we're now seeing the Colts favored about a point and a half, total 47. Then we go to Panthers and Jaguars. Jaguars 4, total 46.5. Giants and Commanders. Here's a divisional one as well. Here, our first divisional game in this block. We've got the Commanders 6 here, total 45.5. We start with Chris.
Yeah, looking here at this Giants-Washington game, I'm going to take the Commanders to come out here and get the spread for us. I got 6 on it. Look what they're doing. I know they're 3-4 in division, but you look at what the Giants are 1-5 against the spread in division. I think the Commanders have a good home opener here in this one. Another one I'm looking at here. Give me Jacksonville to cover for us in this matchup here today. 4.5 is what I've got, but I think Jacksonville gets it done against the Panthers on that matchup. Excuse me, and. Yeah, probably leave. Let's see. We got Indiana. Yeah, I'm good on that one. Pittsburgh and Jets. I know we've heard Sean talk about it all forever. He's taking the Jets with a 3. You know what? I'll hop on that. I'll hop on that +3 with him there. Just kind of a lean on that situation. But yeah, the best ones there. I like Jacksonville and definitely like the Commanders to come out strong today.
There from Chris. Just give me some weather updates. You have people in the chat talking about the rain. Now we have a 54% chance of rain in Jacksonville, 66% chance in New England. and 66% chance in New York for the Jets in Pittsburgh. It's going to be a late summer rain there in some of these places, but again, how hard it's going to rain, it won't be cold. It's all these temperatures are still going to be warm. So those are your temps there. We'll move on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, if you can get a 3 with the Jets, I'd be on it here. Yeah, I'm seeing the 2.5s getting really juiced there for the Steelers, so should be able to get some 3s. I'd be on it with the field goal there with the Jets. I like the Dolphins a lot in this one. It's a small road dog there. I think they worked on their offensive line, and I think that was a big problem for them. I think if they can keep Tua healthy, should be able to get enough offense going to get the job done this one, and hopefully have a pretty decent season for them. That's one of my stronger plays that you'll get today is on the Dolphins. Giants, Commanders, yeah. If I had 7, I'd be on the Giants at the 6. I could see the Commanders are just sneaking and covering that one. And do we have the Bengals Browns in the slot?
Not till next slot. Four
All
in the
right,
slot.
so look forward to that one next.
Over to Alessandro.
I'm on the Colts here. I'll take a shot with Danny Dimes finally having a good little offensive line to protect him. A nice run game here. Just a simple fade of McDaniel. I don't like him as a coach at all. I'm on the Colts here, -1.5. Steelers Jets. I had Steelers -2.5. I see it 3.5 now. Starting to scare me off a little bit, but with my Steelers -2.5 ticket, that's what I'm on. I like the Steelers. Get it done. And I'm on the Giants. I got +6.5 on the Giants. Divisional opponent. We play them tight. I think, Jaden Daniels struggles in this game here. Our run game gets going here. Cam Scatterbo, Tracy, all those guys there get the run game going as well. And finally got a solid quarterback, Russell Wilson. Able to get the ball, I think, to Malik Neighbors, a couple other weapons as well. I'll take the +6.5 with the Giants.
There we go with Alessandro. On over to Brian.
Looking at this first slot here, I agree with Al with the Jets +3 there. I think that the Jets have a little bit of advantage here in the QB. I really don't like Aaron Rodgers. He's getting older. Didn't look great last season. I know he was coming off a pretty bad injury from the year before, but I just think that this Jets team is going to look to start out strong this year and can cover that 3. So I'm going to take the Jets there +3. And Washington, the Giants and Commanders game, I like that total to go over that 45.5. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game between these two. I see both sides being able to put some points up today. I think the Commanders are going to look to start off strong this season as well. I don't believe in that little sophomore drop-off for Jaden Daniels this season. I think he's going to be just as good as last year. He looked great in the preseason. He's got strong legs. He's going to be able to run the ball often today. I like that over 5.5 there.
There we go from Brian. Tell you what I think here about these games. I'm going to take the Jets here at this plus price. Forget the Jets have a pretty good defense there. When you look here, I understand Aaron Rodgers coming in, but he's older, and he had a career low last year, 6.7 yards per pass attempt. Again, that's what happens with these older quarterbacks is their ability to throw the ball down the field. We saw that with Peyton Manning as he got older. And I think they're easier to defend when you have a quarterback that doesn't have the arm strength to throw it deep. And I think the Jets defense is a difference here. Also feels that with the mobility, I'll take the Jets there at the plus price. I like the Colts in this one against the Dolphins. I mean, the issue here with Miami is they lost a lot in their secondary from a year ago. The cornerback position got hit with a lot of injuries during camp. Miami's also there is an injury advantage here based on the child ratings, a 5.6 injury rating advantage here for the Colts. Miami coming in here banged up. Their linebacker Jaden Phillips is banged up. His backup is playing through ailments. And of course, the cornerback position got hit hard with injuries during camp. I'm okay with the quarterback here. Daniel Jones getting the start. He's got a good running back and Jonathan Taylor behind him. So I'll look at the Colts in that spot. In that Jaguars-Panthers game, I can only look at Jacksonville. This Carolina defense is the problem here. I like the coaching upgrade of Cohn here, the former Tampa Bay offensive coordinator. Now with the Jaguars can fix Lawrence like he fixed Baker Mayfield. Although I think McVay might have fixed Mayfield when he spent that season there with the Rams toward the end of the year a couple years ago. But anyway, I'll take the Jaguars there. I think this is a Washington smash spot here against the Giants. Jaden Daniels with his mobility, his passing efficiency. Giants 1-5 the spread in the division last year. And again, his situation where you got a quarterback in Russell Wilson, not the most mobile guy out there. And this is what his fourth team in 5 years. So that's what has me concerned there with the Giants. Let's look at the injury situation. New York, the Giants left tackles banged up. That's the concern there for the New York Giants as far as injury wise in this game. So I'll look at Washington there to get it done. All right, let's continue here on the Hoyx Morning Show as we continue on with Bengals and Browns, a divisional game here. Bengals 5.5 on the road. Total sits here 48, 47.5 is popping up. Raiders and Patriots. Patriots 2.5, total 44.5. Cardinals and Saints. We got Cardinals road favorites of 6, total 44.5. Win the block with Buccaneers and Falcons. Falcons 1, total 47.5. We get the block underway with Chris.
Yeah, give me the Bucks on cover here on the spread against the Falcons. I think they go to Atlanta and upset them today. Give me that one, and then another one I'm looking at here. I like Vegas here with the Raiders. Give me the Raiders on that one in that spot, and I'm gonna go with Arizona as well against New Orleans there to get that done today as well on the spread. And that one got 6 where I'm at, so we'll take the Cardinals to go into New Orleans and get it done.
Yeah, from Chris on Nordell Ninos.
Got to go with my Raiders here. Just go money line. Unless you get a 3 now. It looks like it is headed that way. The 2.5 is juiced there for the Patriots. So if you can get the 3, I guess I will back it up with the spread as well. But I think they can come out strong and start their season off with a win there. Maybe I'm just being a bit of a fan. But, hey, if you can't even lay a field goal at home, I like my chances here with my Raiders. I like the Bengals there to get the job done over the Browns. I'm going to trust Joe Burrow here to get it done and win this one by at least a touchdown. There's definitely 2 stronger free players. I like the over in the Falcons-Bucks game. I think we see some offense in that one. And that wraps it up for me in this one.
Yeah, from El Nino, it's on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah. Bengals minus 5.5. I'm on that. I'm on the Atlanta Falcons +1. I like the over in that game as well. Tampa Bay, no left tackle. Wirfs is still out. That's a big concern for me. And, Jalen Walker and the other guy they got there in the first round, the Atlanta Falcons, they got themselves a nice young pass rushing core. I like the Falcons. I like the Falcons a lot today. I think Penix gets it done. I do think we do see some points in that one too. I'm sorry, guys. Help me out. What was the other 2 games?
We had Vegas Raiders, Bucks Falcons, and Cardinals Saints.
Yeah,
Bengals,
okay.
Browns. Yeah.
Cardinals and then Raiders. I'm on the Cardinals -6 as well. I think they get it done against the Saints. And then I do like the Raiders here +2.5 is what I got.
From Alessandro on over to Brian.
Yeah, I agree with the guys there on that Cardinals Saints game. I think the Cardinals get it done here in a big way against the Saints team. I don't really have trust in Spencer Rattler at QB. I know they got Alvin Kamara. I think he will be able to move the ball for them today against this Cardinals defense. Wasn't the best against the run game last year, but I don't see much passing getting done on the Saints side of things today. I'm going to take the Cardinals -6 there. Bengals, Browns, I'm going to take the over 23.5 in the first half. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game early. We're going to see Joe Burrow put some points up in the first quarter. I can see this being a 14-7 at the end of one, honestly. The Bengals are going to look to move the ball, looking to start strong this season, so I'm going to back them as well, -5.5. And then Buccaneers, Falcons. I'm going to back the Buccaneers here today against this Falcons team. I think that they're going to try to win today in a big way. I do like that over 47.5 as well. I agree with Alessandro there. I think we're going to see a lot of points being put up on the board today. Buccaneers are going to look to move that ball a lot, and so are the Falcons. I can see Drake London anytime touchdown as well.
There you go from Brian. Tell you what I think I'm hearing about these games here. Oh man, Joe Flacco under center against this Bengals defense. Probably the only defense they could probably have some success against. So I'm going to go over in that total there with the Cincinnati and Cleveland in this spot here. We know how efficient this Bengals team. They have the look again of one of those shootout type of teams where they're going to score a lot of points, give up a lot of points. There are some weapons in that Cleveland situation. We got so caught up with Deshaun Watson and all that and his inefficiency last year, but there's a lot of playmakers in the receiver position and running back position here. And I think Flacco will have the time as a statue in the pocket here to get the ball out and to his playmakers to get enough points to get this one over. I like the over there. I agree here with the Raiders at plus the points here. They do have a bit of an injury edge here. New England left tackle is questionable. They also have a corner. Christian Gonzalez, I think is his name. He's hurt. So they've got some injury issues there with New England. So there's an injury edge here with the Raiders. I'll take the Raiders there plus the points. It's Gentry. It's not, and they got to, knowing Pete Carroll, he always develops 3 running backs. It's usually by committee with him. He's had to sit through a lot of running back injuries in his time, right? Back in the day. So he knows you got to have 3 guys back there. So he'll have that running game together there with the Raiders. That's really what's missing. Geno Smith is serviceable quarterback. Hey, give the guy credit. He completed 70% of his passes last year. That was his career high. He's only missed 2 games over the past 3 seasons. So I'll take also too. You look at the Patriots. They're past 14 at home. They're just 4-10 to the spread. I'll take Vegas there. I'll be on the island with the Saints. Maybe Solo is there too. I think Solo was talking about that Saints guy. I just don't trust laying that. I want Arizona in a dog situation on the road. I don't want them as a favorite on the road. Arizona is 0-2 to the spread as a road favorite over the past 3 seasons. Murray there. For me, the issue here with Arizona is their defense. When you look at this Arizona defense from last year, they had some struggles here. They give up here. They were given 4.6 yards a carry, 69% completion rate. Kellen Moore's first year offensive coordinator from the Cowboys, now with the Saints there. I know it's going to be Spencer Rattler. He's can be hot or cold in different games, but to me, the Arizona defense is a concern laying these points on the road. We know they got Kamara running back. They got Chris Olave as a quality receiver. New Orleans. Remember last year with New Orleans? Here was the problem with New Orleans last year is they had all these injuries to the receivers. Not saying that the quarterbacks were any good. Derek Carr had the retirement. Rattler was in there, but the problem with the New Orleans quarterback last year is the receivers were always on the injury list. They're always hurt, and now you got a healthy playmakers from the Saints. Is it enough of an upgrade to win the game? No, it's enough of an upgrade to lose by 3 or 4. And then when you lose by 3 or 4, you win no matter who wins. So I'll take the plus points there with New Orleans. Yeah, I'm going to be here on Penix and the Falcons. Here, the Bucks have some injuries on offense. That's the concern here. What do we got here? Goodwin, right? Godwin out. Their defensive nose tackle questionable. There is an injury advantage here, plus 4.4 points based on the child ratings. The Buccaneers starting left tackles missing a few games as he recovers from surgery. So there's some injuries there on the Falcons. On the Buccaneers to put some concern here for me to take Atlanta in this spot. We know Penix is going to start, but he has a run game now behind him there. Let's see, Raheem. What do we got here? Let's see here. Yeah, they got to fix the pass defense, but again, I'll take Atlanta in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show, closing out football with these final 5. Titans and Broncos. This is your big line of the day. Broncos 8.5, 9, total 42.5. 49ers and Seahawks. The 49ers favor on the road, 1.5. There were some 2s last night. It's coming down to 1.5, total 43.5. Lions and Packers, the game of the night. Packers here. Well, there's a couple of them. The Packers here, 1.5, 2, total 47.5. Texans and Rams. The Rams, a field goal and heavily juiced. We could see a hook coming on this one. Total 43.5. And, of course, your Sunday nighter, Ravens and Bills. Ravens on the road, 1.5, total 50.5. We start here with Chris.
Yeah, Detroit Packers. I'm sure that's hard for y'all to tell who I'm on that one with. Yeah, I'll take my lines on the road there. 1.5 plus. Doing pretty well. 15-3, I think, is on the road since previous season. There, and then I'm gonna take a couple things in the Broncos Tennessee game. Not a Tennessee fan at all. Broncos at home. We're gonna take them to cover. They are 6-0 as a home favorite, covering since last season. And we'll take over. I think they run it up on Tennessee today. Tennessee can probably contribute, but I think we get up and over that 42.5, no problem.
There we go from Chris. Move on to El Ninos.
Yeah, I like the over in the Lions game a lot. I think both offenses get it going here now. Improved defenses, but I just think there's just way too much talent on these offenses to slow down and keep under, I'd say 50, but we're getting 47 here, so I'll take the over that. And also like the Lions a lot in that spot. Again, another small road dog here. And I think they come out and get the job done. I'll give them the slight edge in this matchup as well.
There we go. From El Nino, let's move on over to Alessandro.
Just basically the rest of the slot, right?
Yeah, rest of the slot, yeah.
All right, so first game here, 49ers and Seahawks. Tricky game. I'm going to actually take the Seahawks here at home. Darnold, little revenge tour. There was a key game on Christmas where he came in for relief for Brock Purdy against the Ravens. I actually thought he looked better than Purdy. He never got a shot there with the 49ers. I think this is his shot to actually stick it to him here. And, he's got Jackson Smith and Jigba out there to throw to. A little solid running game. I like the Seahawks at home of the 12th man. Let they get it done today, a divisional upset. I like the Titans today. I like +8. I like the over 42. Nothing much I can really say other than I think Cam Ward goes out there and has a nice little rookie performance. These rookies normally do have a nice little outing here first couple weeks, not a lot of film on them. They just let it rip, let it go. I like the Titans today. What else? Lions. I think the Lions should be favored. I think the wrong team's favored in this matchup. The Packers defense, for them to lose Jair Alexander, I think that's going to be a huge loss in the secondary. And then to bring in Micah Parsons, he's going to completely destroy this locker room. We'll run right at him. We'll send every single offensive lineman. We'll pull and run right at Micah Parsons, not scared to run power. And I see the Lions rushing for a bunch of yards today. So maybe some props there. And then, lean to the Texans. And I got a premium here in this Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, from Alessandro, on over to Brian.
I agree with Alessandro and the guys on that Lions money line play there. I think that the Lions can get it done in a big way against this Packers team. I know they just got Micah Parsons, but he didn't help Dallas in their run game last year. I don't think they're going to be able to slow down the Lions running backs today. I know they got new offensive coordinator, new defense coordinator over there in Detroit. I just think that this team is the better team. That backed them today on the money line. The Broncos and Tennessee Titans. I'm taking the Broncos today minus the 8.5. I do like the over 42.5 in that one. I think the Broncos are the team that puts up most of the scoring though here today. Their defense is just going to be too much for this Tennessee Titans team. With rookie QB, I think Patrick Surtain's going to be able to lock up Calvin Ridley. He's not going to be able to get much going in the air today. We'll see what happens, but I like the Denver Broncos minus 8.5 there a lot. Then looking at that Ravens-Bills game, I'm going to back the Ravens there on the money line versus the Bills. I think that the Ravens want to get a little bit of revenge after last year's upset loss in that snow game. Ravens love to start the season strong. Bills at home as an underdog. You got to watch out for that as well. Josh Allen can pull it out and upset at any time, but I like the Ravens here. I think that they're the better team and all around better form, so I like the Ravens.
There we go. From Brian, tell you what I think about these games here. I'm going to go over with the Titans and Broncos. I think the Tennessee right now is focused on getting Cam Ward going here. He's got running back Pollard, Calvin Ridley, and Tyler Lockett. Receivers, give him some playmakers to work with. I expect the offense to continue to improve for Denver. Titans, they need a lot of improvement on. They got the first pick in the draft for a reason, right? The defense sucked, and I just think there'll be points scored in this game from the Broncos, and Tennessee will get theirs on their side to get this one over. Yeah, I like the Seahawks in this game a lot. Matter of fact, San Francisco running back Christian McCaffrey questionable. Seattle starters are healthy. Seattle does have a significant injury advantage based on the number of players on the IR for San Francisco. Matter of fact, this is the highest Chow rating here, advantage here. Seattle plus 9.9 rating in the Chow injury ratings because, again, of the injuries for San Francisco in injury wise. Ayuk, there's plenty of guys out there that are hurt. So this is the injury game here. I like Seattle here at home. Sam Darnold coming off a really good regular season. He's got Kenneth Walker healthy. He missed I think he missed 6 games last week, and a lot of games he may have played hurt. So I like Seattle in this spot with healthy playmakers for Darnold in the game there, and their home field. Don't forget that home field there in Seattle. They'll be up for this one there. And the coach is moving this team in the right direction. They finished, I believe, with a winning record last year, right? They finished. I think one game over 10-7, right? That's pretty good for a first-year head coach. No one talks a lot Mike McDonald, but I like Seattle there in that spot. Yeah, Green Bay's dealing with linebacker Reed's questionable, right? That's the one concern there is Jaden Reed with that question mark next to him for Green Bay. Also, too, I know we talk a lot about this Lions offense, but make note that Aiden Hutchinson is healthy now, right? He's healthy coming back. And now you've got, boy, that's good. Those tackles are in for a tough day today, really. When you've got when you got here Aiden Hutchinson on flanked by Marcus Davenport, your tackles are going to be in for a rough day today. I really do think that here. Don't forget the Packers just went 1-5 straight up end of the spread against the division last year. So I'll take Detroit plus the points in that spot. Jared Goff really sharp here last season, and of course there is a little break for Detroit. They get Green Bay in September, not in December. So that was they got the break there, getting Green Bay in good weather there. So boy, this Houston Ram game to me is the toughest one because you just can't trust the Rams as a home favorite. That's the problem. But you do have Devontae Adams, the ex-Raider there, with Stafford back there. He's also dealing with those back issues. So, right, that's something you got to worry about. Strawn's numbers, they dipped last year. 63% completions. His interceptions rose from 5 to 12. He had 3 fewer touchdown passes last year, playing 2 more games. But again, it was the offensive line not giving him help. And that one to me is a question mark. Let's go on to, I'll take Baltimore just based on the issue with the Bills' pass defense. That's to me the weakness on that field is the pass defense for the Bills. I will say this about the Ravens. They do give up big plays, but against the bad teams. I've noticed that. They let these bad teams beat them, cover against them because they give up these big plays. But I think they'll be fine-tuned and ready for the Bills. I don't think we're going to have those issues we've seen with the Ravens late in games where they get sloppy in the secondary, they gamble, and they give up big plays. I think here they don't do that in these type of games. They do it against when they play the Raiders. They do it when they play, the Cardinals. They do it against the lesser teams. But against the top tier teams, their defense comes to play. I'll take the Ravens in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Samora Show. We'll turn our attention over to Major League Baseball, 15-game card. Here at the 20, we're just 3 weeks away from the end of the regular season in baseball. So September 28th is 3 weeks from today is the last day. And then we get into that wild card week. And looks like we'll have some Dodger home games in the wild card. Maybe not. Maybe they'll be in the road. We'll see the way they're playing. It looks like they're playing like crap. What a crappy road trip. But let's get to the games here. Let's see if there's any changes in the pitchers just to start it off here. We do have rain expected in the Yankee game, 68% chance of rain as Scherzer takes on Fried. Bubba Chandler will be the bulk pitcher for Pittsburgh today against the Miz. Looks like Ms. Lozinski will be the openers where I've read someplace. We'll see if that's the case there. Brandon Sproat, another rookie for the Mets. I guess they're sending Senga to the minors. So you got another first-timer for the Mets, bringing up all their youth. The youth movement going on in New York in a race, in a wild card race. There, you got to like that one. Looks like Adam Mazur was pushed to today for Miami. The gas can that came over from the Padres to face Walker and Philadelphia. So you got some gas burning in Philadelphia there today. And our friend Kai Wing Tang goes for San Francisco against St. Louis. Colin Ray has been moved. I always call this a demotion. He's been demoted as a bulk pitcher. That's what it is, a demotion. He went from a starter to bulk pitcher there for Colin Ray. Andrew Alvarez, the young kid, gets to start again for Washington. And let's see what else we've got. Framber is penciled in today for Houston. I thought it was Hunter Brown, but Framber gets to start today. We'll see how Framber is. There is a lot of contract pressure, by the way, on Framber, if you're wondering why the outburst, because I believe Framber is on the end of a one-year deal here. Let me double check that because I was looking at it. It's the contract. Yep. He was on a 1-year, $18 million contract. So that Grand Slam probably cost him $15 to $20 million on a long-term deal. Just so you're wondering there. That's what contract pressure does to you, of course. That's what all the podcast guys are saying. The ex-players that do the podcasts, the foul territory guys, it's the contract pressure. There you go. All right. Mitch Severino is moved to today instead of yesterday. Maybe he wish he would have pitched yesterday when they got 17 runs for their starter. But anyway, Severino there today against Mitch Ferris, another one of those rookie guys going for the Angels. Second start for him there. And I think we got it all covered there with the pitching changes. And let's get to the games here. Mariners and Braves here. We've got the Mariners at $10, total 9.5. And then we move on over to Guardians Rays. Rays $50, total 8. Brewers and Pirates, the Miz game. The Miz at $46, total 7.5. Blue Jays and Yankees could be in the rain here. Yankees $68, total 8.5. Dodgers and Orioles finished this road trip already. We got the Dodgers $57, total of 9. We go on to Chris.
Yeah, looking at this Seattle Atlanta game, initially I think we had Spencer Strider listed there from what I saw, but he got bumped out with Joey Wentz, which is just absolutely terrible. Either way, but Joey's sporting a 7 ERA. Luis Castillo, we know he's got a 5+. So I think we get up and over that total today in Atlanta. Early start there for them. As far as Dodgers Baltimore, man, that was upsetting for Yamamoto, but it happened. Last night with that no-hitter, man, that was rough. I got to go back to Baltimore. Dodgers haven't had an answer for Baltimore. Just when you think they're going to do it, then they walk it off in the ninth. So give me Baltimore on the money line there, and then the game of the Miz. I'm going to go with the Brewers. I mean, Pittsburgh's not had an answer last two games here. I mean, you look at them. They've faced couple of them here. Keller, I mean, I know they haven't faced like Skeens or anybody like that, but not really unsure on Chandler. I'd rather have Mizorowski in the end of it, and a lower scoring one there. I think we get under the total as well in that one, but I will take the Brewers on the run line as my play for that one.
There we go from Chris on over to Alninos.
Yeah, in that Brewers Pirates game, I think we get a good outing here from Bubba Chandler. And Mizorowski, yeah, not quite doing what he was at the start of the season, but I think he can have himself a decent outing here decent. I think he has a good one. I got a good outing here, and we stay under this total in Pittsburgh. I also like the under in the Dodgers Orioles game. I think Kershaw can come out here and have another good start. I think Sugano. I mean, yeah, I just don't like what I'm seeing out of these Dodgers lately. So I think that he can keep it lower scoring enough to stay under this 9 here. And those are definitely my two stronger free plays for today.
From Alninos on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I like the Mariners here. I bet them last night when Strider was announced. Hearing the news Joey Wentz is going makes me like the Mariners even more. So, yeah, I like the Mariners a lot today. I'm on the Rays here. We're touching the Rays.
Rays are in this block. Yep.
Yeah, no, I like the Rays today. I got a minus 135, minus 140 here. I like that a lot. Rasmussen on the mound for the Rays. I can back him for sure. I'm on the Dodgers here. Run line. I like them. I don't care what's going on recently. It's still the Orioles here with Sugano on the mound. I see the Dodgers getting to him. I'll take the run line. They're on the road. They get the extra, ninth inning at bat, even if they have the lead. That's why I'm on the run line and a better price. Give me the Dodgers minus 1.5. I like the Brewers and the Pirates. I like this game to go under. Bubba Chandler and Mizorowski, I think they have both good outings. I kind of agree with Chris on the Brewers run line. Both could still hit possibly a Brewers 5-1 type win here. I like the Brewers and I like the under.
Yeah, from Alessandro on over to Brian.
Yeah, I agree with the guys there on the Brewers-Pirates game. Mizorowski going for the Brewers hasn't been in the best of forms as of late, but he does better during his day starts here. And Bubba Chandler, over his last couple starts, he's looked pretty good for the Pirates. So I like that under there, under 7.5. And I agree with the Brewers run line. They're going to get it done against this Pirates team again. And looking at the Braves-Mariners game, yeah, I like the over 9.5 there. I think both sides are going to get some runs up and can't trust the Braves bullpen either at the end of this. So like the Mariners there as well.
There we go from Brian. Say what I think about these games. I'm priced out of some of these favorites today. So I'm going to look here at this Brewers-Pirates game. Yeah, I like the run line here with the Brewers. The issue here with the Pirates is they suck against the division. They just can't beat the division teams, especially on the road. But this is a home game. Milwaukee here, 13-3 the run line in their past 16 games against these bad teams here with 380 460 win percentage. That's on the road, by the way. 13-3 the run line on the road against these teams, returning 11 units. Pirates in their 44 divisional games hitting 214. It just tells me that they got the scouting report down on these Pirates, and teams like the Dodgers, they don't pay attention to their scouting report. They're just on cruise control. But these teams that are locked in these divisions, they know how to beat the Pirates. I'll take the Brewers there. What else we got? Yeah, I'll take the over here. Blue Jays, Yankees. Toronto's hitting pretty well. Frida's past 9 starts, ERA approaching 5. The Blue Jays bullpen has been terrible on the road. New York bullpen in poor recent form. With Scherzer, you got to worry about him because Scherzer. I want to make sure it's still Scherzer, right? Scherzer has given up almost 2 home runs per 9 innings, and you don't want to do that when you face the Yankees lineup. So I will take the over in that game. But there. and Dodgers, and I'll just go under here. Dodgers and Orioles, right? You got old Clayton on the mound. Old Clayton's the only one really that's been helping, showing up for this team. Hey, Clayton says we'll get you the playoffs, and it's up to the rest of you guys after that. So that's kind of what Clayton Kershaw is. He'll get you there, but it's up to you guys to finish the job. So I'll take the under in that one. Boy, listen to this. LA 8-0 the under on the road against the AL East this year. LA hitting 237 over their past 26. Orioles 237 against lefty starters. I like the under in that one. Matter of fact, Baltimore 14-4 is home dog of even money or higher. So I like the under in that one. All right, let's continue here on the show. Middle block in baseball, Phillies, Marlins. We got the Phillies $1.40, total of 9. Mets and Reds. The Reds $1.15, total 8.5. White Sox and Tigers. Tigers $1.75, total 8.5. Twins and Royals. The Royals $1.25, total 8.5. And the block with Giants and Cardinals. The Cardinals $1.42, total 8. Over to Chris.
Yeah, White Sox, Detroit. There, got Charlie Morton on the bump there for Detroit in that one. I think we see some runs today. I'm going to go up and over this 9, getting plus money with it there. I think Davis Martin can get hit. A couple Tigers have got home runs off of him. Charlie Morton, we know he can get hits. So we get up and over that one. Looking at this, Kansas City, Minnesota, probably Bailey Ober. He's given up a ton of home runs there. Kansas City should have a field day with them. I get Kansas City on the money or on the run line there. I'm getting plus money with that. I think they get to Bailey Ober and get it up and over that total. Probably leaving Tang away there. And then Cincinnati, we got this new kid coming in from the Mets. I think they called all 3 of their prospects to do this. They've got Tong, they had Sprout, and then they got McLean, I believe, another one. They've called up here to try to figure some things out. But I'm going to go with Hunter Green, back in first 5, or take full game with the Reds in this one. I just think Hunter has a good outing today, so we'll take the Reds on the money line.
There we go from Chris on over down Enos.
Yeah, I agree with the Reds. I'll take them just first 5 here. Nothing against their bullpen. It's just I still give the edge to the Mets lineup. So I think they can do more damage against this Reds bullpen than the Reds do against the Mets bullpen. But again, as Chris was saying here, I like Hunter Green to come out here and have another strong outing. On the other side, Sprout, he had good numbers in AA, but not so much in AAA. So yeah, think it don't see it getting any easier for him here in the majors. So yeah, I'll go Green first 5 in that one. Moving on, yeah, I also agree. I think we could see some runs in that Tigers White Sox game. So I'll take the over in that one. I'm sorry, agreeing with Chris a lot on this lot, I guess. Definitely give the edge to the Royals there over the Twins, just like the pitching edge there. So I will go with the Royals on the money line in that one. And yeah, maybe an over in that Giants-Cardinals game, but that's just the slightest leanings in this block.
There from El Nino's on over to Alessandro.
Yeah, I'm on the Mets here. Just a fade of Hunter Green. You guys have already heard everything I've had to say about it. And I think the Mets have the better lineup at the end of the day. So that's really my reason on the Mets. Minus 105 is a solid price. I'll take the Mets today. Twins Royals. I'm on the Royals as well with the pitching advantage. Over versus Lorenzen. That might be it in this slot. Not a lot I actually liked. Yeah, that's all for me.
All right, I thought you guys were going to give Sean Higgs the bad beats and have the Green win out and then fall short. It's over. On over to Brian.
Yeah, start out with that Reds Mets game. Sprout going for the Mets, Hunter Green for the Reds. I like the Reds here early in this one. I don't like the bullpen in the end, so I do like that Al Ninos Reds first 5 play there. I don't trust Sprout's first start in the majors. So, yeah, I like Hunter Green. Back him in the first 5. White Sox, Tigers. I like the over in this one as well. I think Davis Martin is going to get hit up by these Tigers bats. Charlie Martin hasn't been in the best of forms over his last 5, rocking a 6.84 ERA. So yeah, I like the over 9 in that one. Twins Royals. I like the Royals here money line to get to the barely over. Also like the over 8.5 in that one. I think we're going to see some runs. And with Giants Cardinals, K-Wei Tang, to have you say this guy's name, K-Wei Tang going first. The Giants Cardinals rolling out Sonny Gray. I know I'm going to be on the island this play here, but I'm going to take the Giants here on the money line. Tang has been blown up over his starts, but the last couple of starts here, he looks like he's rounding up maybe into form. Looks better on the road as well. I think that the Giants bats can get to Gray. They have a lot of great numbers against Gray in their history versus him, and I can see some runs in this one. So I like the over, and I'm going to take a shot on the Giants on the money line.
There we go here from O'Brien. Tell you what I think about these games. I like the over in the Phillies and Marlins. The gas can Mazer from San Diego. They're gonna spread some gas there in this one here. He's just been awful in both stops there. Taiwan Walker as well. I just think over there. Philly hitting 270 over their past 28. Walker in his past 5 starts, ERA over 5. The Phillies bullpen on the road, ERA 4.5. And man, this Miami bullpen has been blown up over their past 29 games, ERA over 6. I like the over in that one. Give me the White Sox, the plus money with old man Morton on the mound. No, I'll take this. White Sox team hitting 261 over their past 29. Martin, his past 5 games, ERA 3.86. But you look at Morton, his past 6 games, ERA almost 6.5. Chicago's won 5 of their past 6 on the road here. Where did this come from? A plus 6.5 unit return. Detroit only 16-14 in their past 30 at home, losing 4 units. I'll take the White Sox at that big plus money. Yeah, I agree with the Royals here against this Bailey Ober and Minnesota team. Minnesota hitting just 230 over their past 27. You look at Ober and his 10 road starts, ERA over 6. I know it's Lorenzen. Hey, it's Lorenzen, but that's why the price is where it's at. If it wasn't Lorenzen, it would be about $1.80. But I'm gonna take Royals here. Minnesota's lost 6 straight there, losing 7 units here. I'll look at KC there. I agree there with the Giants here. Tang has shown some improvement against this Cardinals team that just can't draw any fans in the ballpark. Giants are hitting 368 over their past 5. They are smelling blood in the water as both the Padres and the Reds are coming down to them, and the Dodgers are coming down to them. So they have some life. They've been given life by these Padres and Dodgers and Reds. So I'll take the Giants there in that one. Let's continue on. Let's close out baseball with these final 5. Nats and Cubs. We've got the Cubs $1.86, total 7.5. Astros and Rangers. It's the Astros $1.29, total 8.5. Padres and Rockies. It's the Padres $2.30, total 11. Athletics and Angels. Athletics $1.18, total 9.5. That's gone up from overnight. Red Sox and D-backs. Can the Red Sox salvage a game here? D-backs $1.08, the favorite here, total 9. We go to Chris.
Okay, let's see here. Athletics, where we're at here. Over. It's not broke, don't fix it. Just take over there. Severino, Ferris, they're going to get rocked today. Athletics just a little bit too much on the money line for me. I like to get them for a better price, but I think we see over in that one. I think we see it's 11 in Colorado, but we got Tanner Gordon, Dylan Cease. I know Cease is supposed to be their ace, but I think both of them get rocked. I think we get up and over that total in the Rockies as well. And not a terrible price for the Astros. I'm going to back Framber Valdez here and take the Astros in this matchup on that one and leaving that Boston and Diamondbacks alone.
There you go. Yeah, Framber in for Luis Garcia. That was another change there. All right, we'll move on over to Alninos.
I'll go with the Cubs here, -1. Yeah, no, it's pricey, but actually on the -1 is not terrible here. I just think they get to Alvarez. We got a little opener situation you mentioned earlier here. It looks like it's Pomeranz opening up for Colin Ray, but I think the 1-2 punch should get the job done in this spot. So I'll go Cubs -1 there at home. Lean to the over there in the Astros Rangers. Sorry, I like this quite a bit, just not quite a premium play. I'll take the over in the Astros Rangers. I don't mind the over there in that Padres Rockies game. I think these offenses can get going. Gordon has been pitching pretty well, but just don't see him keeping that form up forever here. Cease has also been giving it up, so I think both offenses can score enough runs to get us over that big number there. And I'll take another shot here on the Red Sox with Bayo. Yeah, it's been a rough series for them. Nelson's a good starter too, but I think they can. The Red Sox can figure it out here.
Yeah, Fernandez over to Alessandro.
All right, now first game I like here. I'm on the Astros as well with Valdez on the mound versus Corbin. Yeah, I'll take that pitching advantage all day. Give me the Astros. Padres Rockies. I like the over 11.5. These two pitchers, and then in Coors, yeah, over. Colorado's been hitting actually as well. What do you call it? Next game, Red Sox and Diamondbacks. I like the Red Sox. I like an under as well. Nelson's been dealing. I like Brian Bale a lot as well. I like the Red Sox just late in this game. Diamondbacks bullpen worries me. Maybe you go under first 5 and take the bullpens out of it. But I do like the Red Sox to win this game. So Red Sox and I guess under. Red Sox and under.
There we go from Alessandro over to Brian.
Yeah, looking at the Athletics Angels game, Severino going for the Athletics looks good. He looked good his last start out coming back from the IL. Went 5 innings, 0 earned runs versus the Cardinals. Mitch Ferris starting for the Angels, same thing, 1 start this season. Faced the Royals team. He looked good, went 5 innings, gave up 1 earned run. I think that might have helped him out a little bit more though because he was playing in Kansas City. I think today at home against this Athletics team, he's gonna be hit up a little bit here. I do trust Severino a little more than I trust Mitch Ferris in the beginning of this one, so I'm gonna lean towards the Athletics to get it done here today against the Angels. Nationals Cubs. I actually want to lean towards the Nationals plus 1.5 here. Alvarez on the bump. Drew Pomeranz for the Cubs. I think it's going to be a low-scoring one. I like the under in here, this one as well. But Alvarez is a lefty. Cubs struggle against lefties, and I think that the Nationals bats could possibly get a couple off Pomeranz, get to the Cubs pen at the end of this. I like the Nationals plus 1.5 there. Astros Rangers. I'm going to go the other way with this one as well. I like the Rangers money line here at home, getting plus money. Even though it's Corbin on the bump, Valdez hasn't been in his best of forms, especially on the road over the season. A 6.14 ERA, a 4.74 ERA on the road, 6.14 ERA over his last 5. I think that the Rangers bats can get to him early in this one, and I don't trust that Astros bullpen, so I'm going to take the Rangers money line in that one, and that's it.
There you go from Brian. Yeah, Framber definitely feeling the contract pressure down the stretch here. And he's due for a long-term contract, expiring contract here. Framber, like I said, every Grand Slam you give up, but like they said in the chat, probably cost him $20 to $30 million there. It's just, these guys know that. And I'm going to go over in the Padres and Rockies here. The Rockies have been hitting here 3.10 over their past 5 games, but their bullpen has been a mess here over that span, almost ERA of 7. Season has passed 5 starts, ERA of 6. We look at Padres 17-7 to the over as a road favorite. And home dog here, we've seen Colorado 15-10 when lined at plus 150 to $2. I'll take the over in that one. Just going to continue to go with the Athletics here. Athletics have been hitting lefties pretty well, 281 this season. LA hitting 205 over their past 26 games. They're slumping. We know Severino here has been good on the road. 12 road starts, ERA 2.94. And the Athletics have been cashing against losing teams on the road where they're 21-13, returning 10.5 units. So I'll take Athletics in that one. And there, I'm just going to stay away from Red Sox D-back. Ryan Nelson's also on an expiring contract, a 1-year contract, looking for a raise going from a reliever to a starter. So there's a little bit of contract pressure there on Nelson, but some guys can handle the pressure. He's been able to handle the pressure, this Ryan Nelson there. All right, let's continue here on the 20 Morning Show. As we continue on, we move right on over to the W3 games as we're closing out the regular season. Fever and Mystics, we've got the Fever 6, total 161. Wings and Sparks, the Sparks 9, total 178.5. And then it's the Sky and Aces. Angel Reese, I think she's suspended in this game, right? Because she said she wanted to be traded. They got pissed off at her. Oh, a lot of angry people there in Chicago. Aces 17 here, total 161. We go. First, you got anything in the W today?
Oh, not today. No,
Not
sir.
today. How about Alessandro?
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Today.
Not today. Sorry, ladies. We just don't have time for you ladies today. We got too much baseball and football going on. All right, let's continue here. Well, we got to the 2-3 zone there. All right, there we go. Continue here on. We don't have time for you ladies. It's Sunday, for crying out loud. We've got our football. All right, let's continue here on the Tony's Morning Show. It's now time for our Parlay Purple segment where our cappers give out a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. We start here with Chris.
For your teams, give me my lines on the money line. Give me the Baltimore Orioles money line, and give me going the opposite direction in Detroit. Give me the White Sox on the money line against Old Man Morton. There, a couple props for you today. We're going to take Bucky Irvin first touchdown score in that Bucks game plus 650. Give you another one here for the home run. A guy that's causing a lot of controversy this past weekend is Harrison Bader. Take him for a home run so he can make another kid's life there with a Karen. Get him out of the yard today in Miami. And then just one of my favorite Lion player is Aiden Hutchinson. We're going to take him for a sack today at plus 103.
There from Chris on over to El Ninos.
I'm gonna go with sorry, that was me. I'm gonna go with a few touchdown props here. I'll go first off. I'm gonna go Derrick Henry. I'm going anytime touchdowns here if you're parlaying them, right? So I'm just trying to hit one. Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. Josh Jacobs anytime touchdown, and Bijan Robinson anytime touchdown.
There we go from El Ninos on over to Alessandro.
No, I like the Colts -1. I like the Seahawks +1 and the Lions +1.5. 3-teamer.
There we go from Alessandro over to Brian.
Yeah, let's do a 3-teamer. Let's do the Brewers run line. Let's take the Lions on the money line and the Ravens on the money line. Little 3-teamers for you guys.
There you go from Brian. All right, here we go. I'll tell you what I like here. I like the Jets plus the 3. I'm seeing 3s now, a lot of places now. So 3 with the Jets. Give me the over in the Bengals and Browns, and I'll take the Raiders at the plus price there. All right, we got you through our probably purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Heading into a big Sunday of action, right? 13 games on the NFL. We got action from baseball, action from the W. Guys, we gave you our free plays, but if you click the link in the description, that'll take you right over to our site at Tony'sPicks.com where we sell our best bets in our premium plays. And there with leaderboards showcasing our records and showing our top performers and more. Let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks. See what Chris has for sale for today. And into this big Sunday of action, first NFL Sunday of the year. Let's see, we're ready to roll with Chris. Chris, what you got for sale?
Got you guys a 3-pack in baseball today. Best bet 2 premiums. Got you a 3-pack in Sunday NFL here. Best bet 2 premium plays and that one all wrapped up together. I do have those separately if you want to just get the best bets, but if you want to buy them all together, a little bit better value there for you. You can wrap it all up there. Hoping to come out strong here. We're 1-1 in the NFL currently for the season, so we're looking to continue getting better here as we go. But yeah, hop on something long-term, short-term. We're starting to see the end of the month here with baseball, a lot of steam here with pitcher changes and stuff, so we can get you that information. Of course, that happens in college football as well and different information. So hop on something short-term, long-term with me. 2-for-1 capper, 2 people put money in your pocket. Makes a lot of sense. I tell you that every day that I'm here. It doesn't have to just be with me. There's other cappers here that are hot and doing a lot more sports than I do. You guys know that I'm more of a lower volume guy, but there's some guys that do a little bit of everything. So hop on, let 2 people put money in your pocket there, and then yeah, let's just try to go in there, use the promo code TonyT at checkout, save you the 15%, and let's just try to have a winning day.
That's right. Got with Chris over at Tony's Picks, long-term subscriptions as well, especially now we're in the long-term season with all these sports overlapping. Get on board there with Chris over at Tony's Picks. You can see the results from Chris over the last 30 days, 807 units of profit documented on his page. And of course, these are based on a $100 unit wager size. Let's see what's rolling on over at Tony's Picks. Let's see what El Ninos has got going on right now. Ninos hitting it out of the park in baseball. Ninos, what you got?
Yeah, unfortunately, a couple rough days. A really rough day yesterday in baseball. It was actually college football that kind of saved the day a little bit for us yesterday. But looking for a big bounce back there. Loving this MLB card today. And obviously, yeah, loving a few plays on this first NFL Sunday of the season. Got a 3-pack in each sport if you want to check those out. If not, I got also my best bet in each sport sold individually if you're just looking for one bet there. Again, your best way to go is always those long-term 2-for-1 capper passes. Pair me up with your favorite capper and get the best deal on all our plays that way. Including the Steam plays emailed right to you.
Yep, Steam plays emailed to you. You can see El Ninos is locked and loaded here for this big Sunday card, baseball and NFL. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit. Amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Get on board with El Ninos over at Tony's Picks. All right, let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks right now. We'll see what Alessandro's got for sale today. Knocking out of the park in baseball as well. Alessandro, what you got?
No, yeah, I got a lot of action today between the NFL and MLB. I do have a 3-pack or my MLB triple play for here for Sunday today. I have an NFL 3-pack as well. I gave you a 1:10 a.m. game, 1 o'clock game, and then the Sunday night game, a little 3-teamer there for you guys in a pack. Bet those straight, parlay those, however you guys want to do it. Yeah, but a lot of action. Also got U.S. Open. Don't forget about that, guys. Got the final, Alcaraz and Sinner. I have that pick up as well on the site, so go check that out. But yes, a lot of action. Looking to make some money, and yeah, let's get this.
Yeah, in there with Alessandro, locked and loaded here for this big card here on on a Sunday. You can see the best bets, of course, tennis in there, NFL in there, ready to roll with baseball. Also, long-term subscriptions. Don't forget about those. Instead of buying the plays individually, get them all in a long-term pass. 1 month pass covers all the baseball, all the football. We get into the Major League Baseball playoffs here, the first round here with that 1 month all sports pass, wild card, and the first divisional series there when you get the 1 month pass. And of course, that also our member plays, by the way, are in by 11 a.m. Eastern time, and then we can continue handicapping and post in late steam, and we can post plays in the system between 10 minutes and 2 hours of our game time, and those are emailed directly to your inbox for the long-term subscribers. Use an email used at sign up late steam feature here at Tony's Picks. No additional charge on the long-term subscriptions as well. There, see what Brian's got rolling on over at Tony's Picks for today's action. Brian's also been hot on the diamond. What you got, Brian?
Yeah, we're on the site too for you guys today. I got a 3-pack of NFL plays for you guys. Looking to sweep the board in the NFL today, and also got 2 MLB plays up right now. I'm adding a third one up right now to throw that into a 3-pack for you guys, and I'll have my best bet up in the MLB in just a second. So, looking forward to sweep the board, as I said, having a decent run the last week in the MLB, looking to keep that going, and trying to start off the NFL season strong. So sign up, hop on board, pair us up, 2-for-1 capper promotion over on the site, and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save yourself 15% off.
Very good. Get on board with Brian over at 26. He'll have some baseball pretty soon. Got the 3-pack up there from the NFL ready to roll here. Guaranteed profit guarantee. And they're your long-term subscriptions. Brian also with a season pass here. Reduced rest of baseball. 2 months of baseball remaining here, right? With the regular season and playoffs. So got an exciting postseason coming up. And, of course, the entire NFL season pass. Really good price there with Brian. So get on board with Brian over at Tony's Picks. Get signed up. Remember the promo code TonyT will save you that 15% off. All right, guys. I've got a best bet on the board right now from NFL. Also a 3-pack with 2 NFL, 1 baseball for me. 4 premiums for me today. So get on board and use the promo code TonyT to save that 15% off. 2-for-1 cap promotion, so you can match me up with your favorite capper there on the 2-for-1. So go ahead and get signed up. JM, appreciate the super chat from you. Appreciate your contributions as well in our chat, and everybody there in the chat room as well with your contributions as well. Thanks to Andrew up there as well with the kind words. And of course, there we go. Our man, Mr. Wesker's there, keeping us sharp there in the chat as well. All right, guys. We're with you here Monday through Friday here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Greatly appreciate that. And, of course, if you happen to miss any of our shows, just head on over to our YouTube channel. We have a lot of great content up there on the YouTube right now. So if you happen to miss any of our live shows, just head on over to YouTube, hit the search, and then you'll find us there. And make sure you guys hit that live tab to watch a replay of our live shows. When you hit that live tab, you'll be able to watch a replay. We got a members feature there. You get early access to my videos and a way to support us for the work we put in, as well as the happy hour that Rod hosts here Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So you can check the happy hour out there. Hit the video tab. You'll see a lot of great content up there. Chris is with home run props, deep dives for me in baseball, as well as the NFL up there. So lots of great content for you today. Of course, keep an eye on the KBO plays here from Ron Crawford, as Ron has those overnight plays. When you got to have those overnight plays there. Nothing like waking up to seeing a morning rise to your betting account there. So there you go. When you pick up Ron's plays there from the KBO. All right, a lot of great contributions as well from our cappers here on the channel. And let's see, how do we get out of the screen? There we go. Let's see, Chris, home run hit list has been very popular up on the channel.
Yeah, it's been popular there. I know people are probably not paying too much attention, more focused on NFL today. I didn't get you guys an end zone hit list. I'm working on that. I've got 3 that I did some data on last night personally, put some money on it and everything, and to see how those pan out before I put the video out for football on that. But yeah, I got the home run hit list out there. Like I said, 22 last week that we've cashed. Love the support. Appreciate the community. I don't even have to really fight any of the haters. I had somebody this morning trying to say it was fake news and this, that, and the other, and had a bunch of people jump right in there to the rescue and let them know about me and everything like that and clarify some things. So really appreciate everybody's support. Everybody's been great. I try to be consistent for you guys and keep it just as transparent as it is. So we're going to continue to put that out through the baseball season. I will have you guys an NFL end zone hit list here directly once I can get all the data right. I don't want to just throw everything out there like I do the home run hit list. It does take me about 2 to 3 hours a night to do 6 home runs, but I want to make sure that what I put out there is quality. And so we're going to keep doing that. I appreciate everybody's comments. Keep them coming. Keep the likes coming, shares. Make sure your notifications are turned on. I do update those additionals in the comments. So, yeah, let's just keep winning. Have a great week this week.
That's right. Have a great week, guys. There, I'm Chris. Of course, Al, you notice you have a short series up there with those -1s as well as your dogs.
Yeah, send them in a bit late. Sorry, I know we got some early starters, but looking at some afternoon NFL games. So if they're up there today, look out for that. Sorry to our editor for sending them in towards the final whistle there.
That's right. That's right. Of course, Alessandro, we see a great UFC video from you as well. We see here on some of the morning shows. We see you popping on the happy hour as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Big UFC card next weekend, UFC Noche. I'm sweeping the board on that one. I love it. Absolutely. I've already got a couple bets I'm about to lock in, put on the site. So y'all go check that out. But yeah, some NFL today. Excited for.
Very excited for the next one. It's Brian here. Catch you here on the weekends. We also catch you up on the happy hour show during the week.
Yeah, you'll see me here Saturday, Sunday, most of the time with the morning show, and then happy hour Monday through Friday with Rod, Ramon, and Ron, the
Yes.
2 R's. Got me all tongue twisted up there. Yeah, so you'll catch me there. Yeah, guys, it's definitely, if you're not starting your day every day checking out the Tony's videos on YouTube, making sure, you're up to date with all the changes in pictures, changes in games, this and that, you're starting your day out wrong. Make sure you start your videos, smash that thumbs up button, leave a comment for these guys that put in a lot of hard work for you, and let's win.
Let's win, guys. That's the key, is cashing those tickets, no doubt about that. So check out Brian's great contributions here on our live shows over here on the Tony's YouTube channel. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, get notified when we're live with you. And, of course, you can always watch the replays on the YouTube chat. All right, that's going to do it. Back again tomorrow, Monday Night Football, more baseball on the board. Final 3 weeks of baseball. We're down the stretch run. What you got, El Ninos?
Oh, sorry. I was calling the dog over. I thought I was still muted. Yeah, I wanted to give him his props. Another sweep for him with 2 outright winners there in the in college football with his dog. So
there you go.
And,
give him his treat.
Yeah, no, he will get a treat for that one. He already did. Yeah, so wanted to give him his props. And also wanted to mention one last thing. I know I had a Derrick Henry touchdown prop. Now, make sure you shop around for those, because I was looking at just 2 different sites, and I've seen it all the way from a -150, which you could probably even find better than that. It's all the way up to a -220. So, yeah, definitely make sure you shop around for that one. And, yeah, gotta hate this Hard Rock app. They're just putting any price they want on these games. Props,
shop your prices.
Yeah.
Shop your prices. There are options out there. Of course, there are some news in the marketplace where the prediction markets may go into the commodities exchange. So there's a lot of things happening here in the sports betting world. So I'm looking forward to it. Just growing and growing. And make sure you have multiple accounts so you can get the best numbers. That'll do it for the show, guys. Going to wake up. Bye, guys. Make it a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on